get different rims, probably. Because I think these ones are not going to be... I mean, they're not really savable, and we can just buy them again. And I think that's just going to be the way to go. But I am going to just remove all 4 wheels really quickly. It says raise tires, like, so they've been, you know, you got the racing tires, and you can, you know, go out and race it, but on a track or whatever, but it's like, eh. See, I think what I'm gonna do, though, is I'm gonna put, like, just regular street tires on it, maybe. I mean, it just depends on, you know, what we have available. Well, I mean, we have everything, but, you know, it's kind of like what we have available for the horsepower, you know? Which it is really gonna matter is, like, how much horsepower is it gonna make? Is it making, you know, 2,000, whatever, you know, horsepower? So you're gonna have to, you know, upgrade them. So it's like, what are the, you know, what's the horsepower rating? And then I'm just gonna go with whatever I think would suit it. And I think that's, you know, the way to go about it. You know, so there's just a lot of rusted parts, though, in between me and getting that done. But what I don't finish, we'll just scrap anyway. So I mean, there's not really, you know, it's kind of like it's all rusty. You're gonna deal with problems. We understand that. Sat in the junkyard. I mean, you know, they took it looks like mostly body parts. You know, like the cars, you know, frame, all that's intact. It's just wheels, tires, and like everything else in suspension is just rusty as heck. And maybe they thought, you know, it's been sitting there too long. Maybe they're not good. I don't know. I don't have any of these, you know, ideas in mind, but it just kind of sounds like it, you know, like that was maybe the idea, like, hey, we're just gonna leave it for the next guy, but I do need the, you know, this, or I do need that. So I mean, it's kind of what it looked like anyway. Of course, you know, anytime you get anything from a junkyard, you know, it's gonna be really, really rusty. It's always gonna be like extremely screwed up somehow. It's either gonna be the body's gonna be completely, you know, missing parts, or the frame's gonna be missing a bunch of parts. In this case, it just happened to be a bunch of body parts. You know, and it's just whatever, but. It's like, what are you gonna do, you know? It's even if you buy them from an auction, you don't know what the frames are gonna look like half the time anyway. So, I mean, you never know until you put, you know, your eyeballs on it, you know? Then you know, then you can verify, you know, this is, oh, okay, this is what we're missing, this is what we're not missing. So, I mean, there is that. So, I don't think we're really... we can't really do much with the brakes anyway, so I think we're just gonna upgrade them. Because if we do put performance motor in here and exhaust, then, you know, everything's gonna add up, right? Like, you're gonna need something to kind of help you in that regard, just slow down. You know, you can have all the forward power you want, but if you ain't got nothing to stop it, it ain't worth it. So, I mean, it's just kind of the way it is. You know? So, like, you know, what do you do, you know? It's like, you can do this, that, or the other. Or just completely break it down. So, I mean, there's that. So, that's kind of what I'm doing. I've just opted to, you know, you know, if we're gonna rip everything out, let's rip it all out. Like, I'm not opposed to, you know, rip everything out of this car and then just start from scratch. And that's kind of what we're doing. Okay, I mean, just a bunch of rusty parts. So, I think I already have a motor. I can't remember if I have that. I have that in storage. I can't remember. But like, I build a bunch of these engines. Just, you know, I hope one day that I need them, and then it doesn't, you know, take up inventory, you know, out of your inventory that you would have, you know. It's just, they're always there if you need them. So, that's kind of where I'm at with that. I kind of like it that way. But, you know, it's like my garage too. I kind of like the way, you know, that game handles things too. So it's like, I kind of like both of them. So, I mean, they're about the same. I mean, at least in my opinion, in certain aspects. But then there's like how they handle like storage and building up stuff. This is the last I'd take apart anyway, so after this it's just gonna be tear this down, tear that down. You know, I'll pull the airbox. It's either an airbox or an airbox is. I can't tell from this angle. But we'll find that information out here in just a second. Like, I don't know what it is. It feels like they always take forever to put together, but they, you know, coming apart's always like the easiest part sometimes. Sometimes going together is the easiest part. It just sometimes is the way it goes, I guess. I'm not really sure. But all I can say for sure is that we're going to be here for a minute trying to get this vehicle back on the road. I mean, safely as we can too. I mean, I don't want to have this out if I feel unsafe having it out there, so, you know, if it's unsafe, it's unsafe, you know. We will pull the motor out. And then, I guess we could take it out, get it washed up. Maybe we could do that after we build the front suspension, I'm not sure. Not really sure which one I want to do. Okay. There we go. Pull this one. Pull this, pull that. Need this part, need that part, need about half a dozen of the other. And seems about right, you know what I mean? Okay, so it's on that side, I can probably walk around to that. No, not really, I can't get a visual here. Like I'm saying, when you're over there, you can't really see it, so it's like... Okay, there we go. I was like, can't really get a visual on what you need. Depends if I can get that to be fixed. We're just gonna leave that there. We might not wash it. Not really worried about, you know, damaging half of the parts. It's kind of like, if we can get them, we can get them. If not, we'll buy new. It's, you know, just the way we gotta be about it, you know? Yeah, I mean, the more I just want to tear this thing down was like, you know, I might tear more of them so I have more, you know, bad parts. then you can go scrap them all at once, you know? But I guess if you were to probably wait and do that, you'd probably be doing that for a while too. Come on. Just get repaired. That's all I want. I am not going to repair the transmission because, as per usual, we're going to put in a custom gearbox. So in case we got, you know, an issue with the gear or something, we can fix that. So I mean, there's that. But other than that, it's really the only reason I put them in is because sometimes, you know, you might have an issue with the gear. I need an extra gear. You never really know until you start, when, taking it out, testing it, so I mean, okay, well, ooh, lucky, I didn't mess all of them up, just some. Am I gonna get that repaired? Sure. Again, custom gearbox, that's gonna go into here. But that's fine. I guess what I'll do, we're gonna have to get, wheels and all that. I don't have any of those. But that's fine. I'm fine with that. So let's see. Only got one of them, which is fine. Because you can only work on one side at a time. Then I'll make these parts up and then we'll put them in. I don't know. I feel like every time I click on a part that I need, like I always end up clicking on the wrong thing that I don't need, and then it's like, I don't know, I just feel like that's all I do some days. But, we'll get there eventually. It is nice seeing all the nice new parts going on to this vehicle, as opposed to what came off of it, because what came off of it wouldn't have worked in any way, I don't think. Now, I could be wrong, and I'm not really an expert, but half the stuff that came off was so just caked in rust and didn't want to come off. So I mean, there is that. And I think I'm also going to get the rims, get them all ordered. See it here. I mean, that's not what came off of there though. What came off of there was completely different. What came off of there I know, but I don't see it anymore. Don't see. Yeah, that's what I think came off of there. And I do believe it said 19s. 19s? 19s. So, try it on, but I mean, I guess we could put race tires on there. I'm not really liking that idea, but mean, that's what we can do. Then we need... Okay. What was it? 245. Okay. Not really sure what that was about, but okay. Who knows? This. Two of these. Can you believe that was right? 35 is what it was. 245, 35. I don't know why the heck I thought it was that. I don't know why I did. 245, 35, there you go. And I'm gonna go ahead and sell those other ones. I mean, I gotta do this anyway, so... Yeah, I'll work over here, which kinda is... I guess close to, like, what we would need, theoretically. So... That's what we're gonna go with. So, we're just gonna get done what we need to, hopefully. We always do. Right. We're getting all this stuff. It's kind of like, as we get all this stuff made up for the stuff that we, go into this car, it's like, so how much of it, we're gonna physically, have to go back and fix because I know something else. Like, it just makes me kind of want to know, I don't think anybody really knows, so. Okay, nothing balance. Gotta get these installed. It's like, the more and more you get installed, right? The more and more, like, you get done. I just kind of put the tires so yeah, same tires, same wheel, combo that was on it before. We will have to probably give this an alignment, just to doubly make sure, like, nothing goes wrong with it, but, I mean, other than that, it's good to go. And it's, complete the front end now. I guess that's what we can do. Did I put that in the way? Yeah, I must have. at least the front together. That's the main goal right at the second, is to get the front end together, right? Because think about it. We get the front end together, right? Put the motor in. You know, it's just like, then that part's, you know, done. Then you ain't gonna have to sit here and worry about it, right? It's already done, complete. And we are upgrading the brakes. Using, like, the what little pads I have left are the good ones, anyway. And then it's just like a bearing and a cap, and then, like, you're pretty much good to go. You're gonna go order two, because you're gonna have to do it for both passenger and driver side. At least in the front, anyhow. Let's see. I'm gonna assume the smaller ones probably would go in the front. Like, I don't think, you know, you would want a big rim for the front. I could be wrong. So, it's kind of like, I don't think I'm gonna be wrong on that, because, like, you theoretically don't want to do that. I mean, there's that. I don't know what else, but we'll figure that out as we go, I guess. So, let's see here. Need one of these. Why? Because of course we would. And then it's like, the way I feel it, right, is like, more and more you get a car built, right, before, and this is like before you put the motor in, right, it will not matter. Without fail, you know, you might miss something, so it's kind of better just, like, before you start putting a motor in, just take a look around, you know, see if you missed anything. See if, you know, something, for instance, is like in the way or something. I don't know. Like, anything could happen. When you're working on a car like on one of these, so it's like, I mean, that's just the way I was looking at it, you know? So, alright, I'll have to get that installed. You know, it's just simpler to get all this stuff installed now than later. Because I'd rather deal with, you know, getting, you know, all the rims together the way that they probably go. Okay. So now, since we got basically the front end together, now we're also going to pull this over. Get that body fixed all up. So basically, like, next time all I have to, you know, do is give it a good wash, put a new motor in. Figure out where the oil goes, put this in. Because there are two covers that have probably yet to go on, I would imagine. Just the way that this looks, it looks like it's got like a double cover. Why it does, I have no idea. But it does, probably. Yep. This is why I just wanted to make sure I got oil in it before I decided to try to put a cover on. Because you know what will happen if you don't. Come on, that'll do something wrong. It's like, well, you know, get the cover. Okay, I think we need like the A1. And then we need a B. So, it's got, you know, what it is and all that. There you go. Order's complete though. Got the boxes though. Need this. There we go. Now we got 2 filters all installed. And there's that. So. You know. Probably gonna need like 8 of these. Because 4 for each of them. So it takes 4 clips to hold one down. You know, you take that because you're gonna need double that amount, so. Or you can always do what I do and just order a little bit over what you need. Just in case, like, you lose one. Then you always have an extra. Also, we're gonna go ahead and get the battery installed. So, there's that. Get this one just on there for now. Or am I done with that? Okay, done. See, this is why it's always good to double check when you have a vehicle like this that just, you know, it's kind of just, you know, it's got mirrored, you know, air cleaners on both sides. So it's kind of like one of those. And I'm gonna fill all these fluids, get them all installed, right? Fuse box, get that installed. Not that we're going to install that right now, but hey, you know, it's in place. So there's that. I mean, I'm just trying to see what we can do here. Let's see if we can find. I'm looking for parts there, but I don't. Might have passed it, might have not passed it. Okay. Just, you know, getting stuff installed. Okay, do I need... No, I do not have that, but I do have that. I do have that. Okay, I need the fan B. So that's gonna work out pretty good. We're gonna see if we can get that. I mean, like, man. You just gotta put brake booster on, and then pretty much good to go after that. But we're gonna go ahead and start filling things full of fluid, double checking that we have everything absolutely ready to go, so that we can, you know, maybe get it running. I mean, I know we still gotta put, you know, the rear end and all that together, but that'll just fly together, theoretically. But I'm just like, okay, put fluids in it, put fluids into everything, then you never forget to put the fluid in it. It's just kind of the way that I'm doing it, you know? So, there is that. Just putting all the fluid in. Getting all, okay, this would be up there. Okay. Okay, brakes. So, I mean, we're doing pretty good. So, it's, I don't know. Kind of like one of those, we're gonna get it. Okay, so basically everything up here besides the fuse box. We'll get that fuse box done here in just a minute. And then we'll get the exhaust mounted and feels like just every, you know, we're getting there. But like, you know, you just gotta get everything else done before the thing that you actually wanted to get done, you know what I mean? It's kind of this what we're doing right now. Okay, so how many of our parts I have, you know? Oh, that's what we're gonna get done. Hopefully, looks like I got enough of them to put it together. I know I don't have one of those, so I'm not even gonna mess with those. Okay, so I need to order a sway bar. Need to order a sway bar. Something like that. I don't know. And we'll probably need the rear end links. I know I don't have one of those, so I'm not even gonna, like, if I know I didn't get the part, I ain't even gonna mess with it. But some parts that I think I might have, you know, I might try to see if I can make it work. Okay, so I need those. And I mean, the more you think about it, it's like, yeah, you could put it all together, then lower it down and put the engine in, and then just put the transmission in and be done. It's like, yeah, you could do that, but why? You know? I didn't know that I had spring caps, so I just don't have the actual cap part, it looks like. But also I can't find, there we go. I need 2 of those, 2 of those, and I think that's it. I mean, besides, like, you know, getting with the back brakes and all that stuff. So, I mean, Did I think that we would get this far? No. Did I think I would ever get this whole car rebuilt this fast? Heck no. Okay, let's see. I need another bearing. Actually, another couple of them. And then put one of the shafts in because I only gotta get one good one. Huh. And put one of the rear tires on. And that should be good to go. But yeah, I'm liking that. It's gonna probably definitely need an alignment. That's for sure. You know, I don't really know what else to say about the alignment other than
Just wish you knew.
It was probably bad before I did anything. So there's that, you know. And let's see, I need one of these. Let's see, getting that bolted in, and then make sure to get our top bushings all in place. So pretty much the mechanics of it's about to be done. I mean, besides like a transmission and a drive shaft, but I mean, like, theoretically, that's all that's gonna be, you know, done. Look at that. We have the spring in the top part now, so. Do I have one of those? No.
Just wish you knew.
Of course not. It's like, why would I have all the things? Why would it make it easy for me? Because it doesn't. It just never will. Okay, so I need to... I don't see... I mean, there's that. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, we'll get it all bolted. Okay, and now it's time to find all the exhaust that we're going to need. Because we're going to do performance exhaust. Eh. Okay, I mean I can do probably the full exhaust since the motor's in. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's already, you know, full oil. You know, it's not. So I need the V8, but I need the C V8. So these little funky looking ones. Okay. I guess I might as well since I'm here, right? Oop. Okay. Do not see. There we go. course I have a backtrack. Because why not? There we go. Now, I don't know if DLC cars... certain DLC cars, it looks like, theoretically have, like, you know, different option. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I bought it, but might as well. Yeah. Pretty much everything good to go. Okay. It's all looking good. Sorry, man. Now, I don't know why, but it does seem like one of, like, you would see out there, probably. Okay. We're gonna have to, I guess, send it for a wash, though. Inside, outside. Pull that bad window out now. I'm not afraid of getting physical. All these different chemicals are fogging up my visuals. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Yeah, we notorious, we ain't no runners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Yeah, we some warriors, they ain't caught gunners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Fucking bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Put on my strap, put on the beat, put on the map, put on my team, take out every motherfucker in between. Know what I mean? Better myself, better my aim, better my rap, better my name. Killing rappers on my hang on, but they chase for the fame. Never thought I would it, now I'm running. I'm gonna do the interior after I get it all cleaned out. It's just easier.